with his girl. In fact, he moved on to Chris Brown's woman. Something no one was expecting this was shocking, as when Papu showed hardcore evidence of his wife cozying up with another rapper who got punched. However, this was in no way close to the consequences rappers like Tupac and Notorious Big faced after messing with another man's wife. Here's a handful of rappers who slept with other rappers' wives, beginning with the iconic Tupac Shakur and the Notorious Big. The Tupac versus Notorious Big remains the biggest rivalry in rap history. Ready for that, Road Dogg, and is still discussed today. Interestingly, both rappers started as friends, but a shocking incident that occurred on November 30th, 1994 completely redefined their relationship. On that fateful day, Tupac was ambushed and shot multiple times while trying to meet up with Notorious Big at Times Square.
Later, which many believed was aimed at Tupac. This sparked a heated war of words between both rappers that got even messier when Pac claimed he slept with Biggie's wife Faith Evans in the song Hit 'Em Up. The song begins with Tupac rapping, "I ain't got no mother friends, that's why I are you fat mother." Further into the song, P gets more personal and direct as he raps, "You claim to be a player, but I your wife, we bust on bad boys for life." With those few words, Tupac took his feud with Biggie to a whole new level that saw both rappers eventually lose their lives in equally violent scenarios. Tupac was the first to bite the dust after he was ambushed in a drive-by shooting on September 7, 1996. About 6 months later, Biggie was killed in a drive-by shooting in Law that happened on March 9, 1997. Biggie's death was said to be in retaliation for the fatal shooting that claimed Tupac's life. Despite the death, in the years that have followed, one such controversy is Tup claims that he slept with Biggie's wife Faith Evans. Over the years, Faith has been confronted with those shocking claims, and she has repeatedly called Tupac a liar. During a 2005 cover story interview with Vibe, Faith clarified the whole controversy, with Tupac revealing that she only met up with the rapper for a 1995 recording session and nothing else. She said, "I didn't even know that Tupac was on death row. I was used. I'm not perfect. I didn't think it out when I got to the studio. It just didn't feel right. I said, let me just do this song and get the hell out of here. The light on me." The result of that recording session was Faith singing the hook of Tupac's song Wand, Why They Call You. Apart from the fact that featuring Faith on a song with such a title almost seems like a subtle diss to Biggie, Tupac further rubs it in by withholding the payment for the job. According to Faith, she was owed $25,000 from the recording session, and when she went to Tupac's hotel room to collect what she was owed, the Changes rapper requested oral sex. Faith discussed this encounter in her 2008 autobiography Keep the Faith, a memoir, and shared more during a 2014 interview with Vlad TV. When she was asked to recount how the rap legend commented, Faith responded,
"Very surprising in an offensive way, for sure. But I mean, by that time, I think it was, it was pretty clear to me that that was all kind of, it seemed to me that was kind of like a plan."
She further admitted to being naive while
allowed myself to be played and allowed myself to get into this situation, because this is totally not how I operate. That ain't how I do business, and that was never even, up for discussion. My whole point for being in LA was and not going on that Bad Boy tour, was to be out.
Money. That decision has been scrutinized over the years because at the time she went for that recording session, Biggie and Tupac were locked in a very public feud, while Faith insists that nothing happened with Tupac and that she was tricked into making that record with the rap legend. Not many people agree with her. In fact, California-born rapper Spice One set the internet on fire back in 2022 when he sensationally claimed Faith and Tupac were buddies even while the singer was married to Biggie. These claims were made during Spice One's interview with The Art of Dialogue, in which he dissected the nature of Faith's relationship.
A lot of you got one bitch that that don't give a who you with, and you don't give a who she with. From infinity until beyond, y'all. Period. And that was Pac.
From the he said and she said uncertainty that has dominated Faith's alleged affair with Tupac, we move to another controversy that has never been disputed by the parties involved. Jay-Z got Nas' baby mama pregnant. Tupac versus Biggie may have dominated the 90s, but following the deaths of both rap legends, the early 2000s saw the emergence of another beef between two rising stars, Jay-Z and NZ, which ultimately threatened the peace of the rap scene. This particular rap beef was well received by both fan bases and neutrals, as it produced a stream of classics in the early 2000s, including Jay-Z's Takeover and Nas's Ether. However, things took a messy turn when Jay-Z released the 2002 track Super Ugly, where he detailed his affair with Nas's baby mama Carmen Bryant. In the track, H takes the gloves off and hits Nas with multiple below-the-belt jabs. In the third verse, Jay-Z waps me, and the boy AI got more in common than just bawling and rhyming. Get it more in King Jay-Z, then goes on to deliver a death blow when he Seat skied in your Jeep, left condoms on your baby seat, here the gloves is off, the love is done, it's whatever, whenever, however one, and since you infatuated with saying that gay you was kissing my when you was kissing that, the song exploded what was already a volatile situation between both rappers, and things even got more interesting when Carmen Bryan confirmed the affair with Jay-Z in her 2006 autobiography, It's No Secret. From NAS to Jay-Z, from seduction to scandal, a hip-hop Helen of Troy tells. All in the book. B. Bryan revealed shocking details about her affair with Jay-Z and alleged that she got pregnant by the Brooklyn rapper, but suffered a miscarriage. She also confirmed that she cheated on NAS with NBA star Allen Iverson. When asked about why she cheated during a 2007 interview with All Hip Hop, Bryan said, "I was lonely, NZ was off doing promotional tours and doing shows, and I was used to us being together." 247, and then all of a sudden it stopped. That was a huge blow, and it hurt bumping. Help fill a void. Over the years, Bryan has also been very vocal about how she shared a very great friendship with Jay-Z before they eventually became lovers. However, she put an end to that friendship after Jay-Z released the song Super Ugly, specifically because he mentioned her daughter in the song. Following Jay-Z's recent legal troubles, Bryan found herself in the spotlight when she allegedly threw shade at the embattled rapper. The last few months have seen Jay-Z come under intense scrutiny after it was alleged that he sexually assaulted a 13-year-old girl alongside P. Diddy. Many years they go, as if Jay-Z didn't have enough to worry about already. The self-described Helen of Troy launched an attack on Have when she wrote a couple of cryptic messages on her Instagram on December 12, 2024. One of them read, "These days people don't defend what is right, they defend who they like, and that's why we call you groupie." The other post featured a in which he describes himself as a sexual abuser. In the song, Jay-Z spits, "Kill a block, I murder the avenues I and pillage your village, women and children." While Bryan didn't mention any names, the message was clear, and it only proved that she hasn't forgiven Hall for ratting her out in such a disrespectful manner. Next up, we have a messy affair that ended one of the most iconic marriages that showcase black love in the rap world, and nearly a year after the affair became public, things kept getting Messier. Easy the Block Captain's affair with Remy Ma and Papoose began their love journey in 2004, and immediately captured the hearts of fans with their palpable chemistry and bond. Their love would however deepen when Remy Ma was sentenced to 6 years in prison in 2008 for assault. Preserve the love they shared, and their over-the-phone wedding that same year solidified their status as one of the most iconic black couples in the rap industry. Sadly, cracks in their marriage began to appear in 2022, when rumors of Remy Ma dating battle rapper Easy the Block Captain began to surface on social media. Then the speculations intensified as Remy began using her maiden name and was spotted hanging out with E. On different occasions. The entire drama got so heated that it reportedly led to a physical altercation between Papoose and EAS in June 2023. The whole thing happened when Papoose and Remy attended a Chrome 23 rap battle event, and Pap allegedly confronted Easy for getting too close to Remy at the event. However, moments later, Remy denied the fight took place. In a post on X, she wrote, "I'd like to apologize to everyone that was disappointed tonight because we couldn't get 3 full rounds. There's no place like Chrome, right back at it, see all in August #Chrome 23, but Remy's EXP puss did little to quiet the breakup rumors trailing her marriage. If anything, her actions in the following months only reinforced the belief that there was really trouble in paradise. Later that year, fans noticed Remy and Easy at an Eagles-Cowboys football game, and the duo were also spotted at other locations. To make matters worse, Remy had not shared a post of herself with her husband since his birthday in March 2022. This was a far cry from the open display of love Remy and Papoose had served their fans in the early years of their relationship. The breakup rumors eventually took a dramatic turn as both Remy and Papoose decided to expose their dirty secrets on social media. The drama began when Remy took to Instagram on December 11th to post a series of screenshots that featured text messages between Papoose and his alleged new girlfriend, world champion. Shared the screenshots with a caption that reads, "Papo dumb fell asleep on the phone with it. Clarissa Shields laying in my house. He refuses to leave. This supposed to be a world champion boxer, and her scary hung up as soon as she heard my voice. Now I'm telling everything. Oh, and baby girl, you're not the only one." Remy continued the onslaught on her Instagram stories, accusing Shields of sponsoring fake stories to paint her in a bad light and also calling her ugly. Moments later, Shields clapped back, responding, "How a woman with 2 boyfriends mad at a man that has a girlfriend at Rama. If I ain't the only one, why the you tagging me?" In response, Remy clarified that she's a one boyfriend woman, just as she was a one husband woman. The fiery exchange between both women went on, and at some point Shields challenged Remy to a boxing match, but that didn't bring an end to the drama. Papoose also followed up by calling his estranged wife a narcissist who was only mad because he had finally moved on from her. The Brooklyn rapper also claimed that he asked for a divorce numerous times while accusing Remy of cheating repeatedly. He supported his claims by sharing a photo of Remy cozying up with Easy during Christmas 2023. Papoose also touched on the altercation between himself and Easy, claiming that he had knocked out the battle rapper for exchange. The man at the center of all the drama, Easy, had the final say when he hopped on his Instagram stories to seemingly suggest a rematch. He simply wrote, "Tell Pap to unblock me, I wanna holler at you." We may not have heard the end of this saga, but the next power couple were somehow able to move past their own cheating controversy, but this doesn't make it any less messy. AP9 and Coco Austin rumored affair. Coco Austin and iconic rapper Ice-T have been married for the longest time, and they have mostly steered clear of any scandal throughout that time, despite Coco's opinion for posting racy photos and show and Ice-T's noticeable absence during the trip raised a few eyebrows because the couple are usually inseparable. However, what took many by surprise was a picture that surfaced online that captured Coco with her arm around California rapper AP9. In another picture, the rapper is shown kissing her cheek and nuzzling his face into her neck. Angered by the photos, I subsequently tweeted, "She's made me look and feel like." The tweet quickly garnered several reactions, and seemingly realizing she may have taken things too far, she quickly offered an apology and insisted that nothing transpired between her and AP9. The reality TV star wrote, "Ice is right, the pics I took with this man were in poor taste, and I disrespected my husband. However, the pics were the only thing that happened." Despite Coco's attempt to clear the air, rumors about a possible rift in her marriage began to circulate, and these were quickly followed by reports that the once inseparable couple were heading for divorce. Things got even more complicated when Coco was pictured in February 2013 getting her but grabbed by another man who goes by the name Moose Diesel. Coco later clarified that these particular pictures were old and maintained that her marriage with Ice was still intact. Amidst all that drama, rapper AP9 sparked another social media firestorm when he made a controversial statement highlighting infidelity from Coco. Goes in during his time with King of Nightclubs, he goes,
"I'm gonna say it like this, the truth will be told real soon." Put it like that, the truth will be told. That's all you gotta say.
Right on.
And the guys out there, if your girl's out of pocket, check your...
Another interview with the radio station KML in March 2013, the rapper revealed that he and Coco enjoyed a week and a half rendezvous in Las Vegas. AP9 revealed that they had during that time, but didn't provide any specifics as to the amount of time that they were intimate. The most shocking part of AP9's tell-all was that he claimed to have talked to Ice about the situation, which meant the rap-turned-actor already knew about the affair. Interestingly, these revelations came after reps for both Ice and Coco dismissed reports that the duo were getting a divorce. While talking to E! Online, Coco's spokesperson said Ice and Coco are doing totally fine. Those papers are fake. They are not addressing rumors or the photos Coco posing with that rapper and are moving forward happily. While Coco never directly responded to AP9's slander campaign, she quickly showed that she wasn't fed. Barely 24 hours after the interview, the curvaceous star shared pictures of herself on her Twitter wearing a body-hugging and extremely short dress that put her huge cleavage and toned legs on display. The couple has since moved on from the cheating scandal, much to the delight of their fans. From here we move on to the controversy when he seemingly let out an industry secret that not many people knew about. During a live stream, the blogger kicked up dust when he addressed Gucci M and Kishia Kawara's relationship, claiming that while Gucci was in prison, Kishia was allegedly sleeping with Rayer and music exec Yo Gotti. For ardent followers of the music industry, it is no news that Kesha and Yo Gotti dated back in the day before she and Gucci decided to make their relationship exclusive. This reportedly was the real reason why Yo Gotti and Gucci Mane had beef. Since then, Gucci and Kesha have been living their best life and growing as a couple. They even welcomed their first child together, a son named Ice Davis, on December 23, 2020. Things seemed to be perfect with the couple. That was until DJ Academic spilled the tea on what was meant to be kept a secret. During the live stream, Academic spoke about men now being able to get over a woman's past and mentioned that Gucci had to, while debating the topic with